Sorry, I'm trying to read some of the carpets. Oh, not manic. Wait, I can show you my eyes. So manic people, their eyes get like they're all dilated, right? Or the big pupils. I'm not manic. So just because somebody feels passionate or emotional once in a while does not mean manic. Do you know who your bio dad is? Yeah, like I said, I knew my dad. He just died when I was 20. But he died. His death came at a really bad time. It was like I left my ex and my dad died and my mom left her ex. I literally lost everything, my entire family overnight. And then not long after that, I ended up septic and ended up with like I had a slight brain injury from being septic when I was 21. Like I couldn't even like talk right for years. Like everything came out in the wrong order. And I was with my ex, and I feel like that's one of the reasons why I became so dependent on him, is because my whole family had left me, and then I started having like problems with my health, with my brain, and I just really depended on him, and he exploited that. And if he was just abusive towards me, I would have stayed with him. You know, it's not necessarily about love, but about survival. Because I wanted to leave in the beginning. When we first got married and he first started showing signs that he was a jerk, I wanted to leave. I did. But I still would have stayed if he was only abusive to me, because I thought he was a good dad and I wanted my kids to have a dad because I didn't have a dad. Ugh, it just makes me so mad. So yeah, I get it. So I understand that everyone has trauma, but it kind of goes back to what I was saying about the weight. Yes, everyone has a weight. Everyone has a burden to carry. Everyone. But some people have more support. Some people have more strength. Some people, they get by because they just do. But when you get knocked down over and over and over and over and over, and you get dirt kicked in your face every time you knock down, and you get hurt, and now you're weak and you can barely walk, and your muscles are tired, and you've been abandoned by the people that you relied on for support, it gets unbearable. It's almost like you just want to give up and you don't even want to carry it anymore, but you have to, and it's exhausting. So me saying that I have trauma doesn't mean I think other people don't have trauma. I'm just coming from my experience. I have CPTSD, which is, you know, it's complex post-traumatic stress disorder. It's stress and it's trauma, and it's over and over and over and over throughout my life, and it's been a heavy weight on me, and I am trying so hard to heal and to fix things, and to fix my house, and to fix my relationship with the people that I love, and to get my life on track. But it's like, while I'm trying to get up, people are kicking me and spitting on me and throwing dirt at me and telling me that, you know, everything is my fault. And it's so emotionally draining that I wish that I could just give up, but I don't have that option. I can't, you know what I mean? And it doesn't mean I'm strong. I'm still weak. I'm doing it weak. I'm doing it broken. I'm doing it bloodied. I'm doing it, you know, with everything just drained out of me. I'm still doing it. It's just sometimes I do it slower. So, but I am still trying. Yeah, I have been in fight or flight, and I think my reaction, my fight or flight response, I'm trying to spit when I talk, seems to be freezing. Like I can't run away and I can't fight, and so I freeze. I can't react, and sometimes I shut down, and sometimes I forget. Sometimes I can't feel anything, and sometimes I feel too much. Does he see them now? You mean my ex? Does my ex see the kids? No. He doesn't even have visitation rights. And my visitation, I had a little mini crash out and they pushed it to supervised visits, but it's supposed to be shifting away from that pretty soon here. So we're going to be like, for a little while it had to be supervised with a cop hanging outside. He's actually mad cool. I like the guy. But that's just how we had to do it because of my little crash out. My bad. I was very stressed out. But now that guy doesn't have to be there anymore, and they said they're going to be moving it back out of the DSS building and pushing towards the unsupervised again. So do I have toxic mold? I don't think so. I know the bathroom, my ex repaired it badly, like over the shower. That ceiling needed to come out. I honestly need money to get my whole bathroom redone. Why is it always about me? Because I can't speak from other people's perspective. I see that comment all the time and I don't understand, because I cannot, like, I can say what somebody tells me if they want, like I can say these fucking Pringles taste like hot dog vomit, but I can also say my son Adam thinks they just taste like hot dog water. But I can only say it because he said it to me. If he doesn't say it to me, I can't say it because I don't know. I can't speak. I can't speculate on others' experience. So I speak from my experience. That's why I changed my page to be my name, because my point now is talking about myself, is talking about my experience with my trauma and trying to heal and the abuse and everything. It's like a little journey, and some of you guys are coming along and some of you guys are just there to make it harder. But anyway, yeah, like I said, so I can speak better on my experience, and so I do, because that's my experiences. These days fucking disgusting. I don't know why they weren't just thrown right away. I don't think Adam's gonna eat them, but I'm not throwing them away because they're his, but I kind of want to because they're disgusting. Thank you for the people who said because it's my page. Thank you. It is my page. But yes, hey, it's Megan. Yeah, a lot of times I feel like I'm drowning in the mud. It's terrible. Am I still friends with Alicia? Yes. How is Darla? Darla's okay. She's silly. She's getting better with her art. She made me something, but I think I accidentally left it. I don't think I have it. No, I think I left it. Damn it. She made me a little star. I think I left it, and someone picked it up and probably put it in a bag or something. So I'm gonna have to see if she'll make me another one. She makes things out of beads, and they're so cute. They're like little stars. They're so cute. She's such a good little artist. She really reminds me of me when I was younger. Like her little attitude. She's so funny. The Sabrina drink would be enough of a gift to you. I know, they're pretty good. So you can't call your oldest by their new name? Nah, no. I don't owe anyone respect just because they say I have to. If someone's going to be an asshole to me, they won't get it. Now, my son who doesn't want to be called Dash anymore, it's hard because I love his name and it means a lot to me, but it means a lot to him to not be called that. It is very difficult for me to just jump into calling him like something else. And I asked him, what do you want to be called? He said he's kind of gotten used to being called Onyx, but he also kind of likes Shadow. And so I have him programmed in my phone as Shadow because I have his phone number. I call him sometimes. We, talk and stuff. But I, out loud, don't call him anything except for my child formerly known as Dash, or my child who doesn't want to be called Dash, because I'm trying to, it's like a transition, trying to transition into not calling him that, but I can't, it's like, I don't know how to explain that. I can't just switch. I can't. My brain won't let me. It's too hard. I don't know why it's so hard. Like, I can't just say Onyx. Like, I can't just do it. It stresses me out so bad. But I want to be respectful of him because I love him. And he's shown that he loves me and he just wants to be understood. And I can resonate with wanting to be understood and wanting to feel like you belong. And so I can respect his reasoning. Like all in all, like I see why he wants it, and I'm gonna try because I love him. Where my oldest, I don't care. I feel like if someone's going to be a complete jerk to you when you're going through a really, really hard time and you need them, and you thought that, you know, like I thought she loved me. Like that's a whole trauma in itself. I don't want to get into it. Point is, I respect people who I feel like respecting, and if somebody pisses me off, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I guess I'll be respectful. Like, no, you were an asshole to me. I'm not gonna be respectful. I don't care. I don't owe anyone anything. I don't care. Just because, you know, people think, oh, you're the mom, so therefore you have to bend over backwards for the rest of your life and you owe your kids everything. And it's like, okay, I do believe that I owe my kids some things and that it's my job to help them and to encourage them and to love them. But like, we're all adults. My oldest is mid-20s, whole grown ass adult, you know, and I don't feel like I need to be like a submissive little, okay, I didn't mean to make you mad, I'm sorry, whatever you say. Like, I'm not gonna be like that. I don't care. Just because it's my daughter doesn't mean that I have to be like that. Like, I'm not gonna do it. I have to be more true to myself, and if that means losing people from my life, then that's what it means. I still love her, and I'll still be here if she ever really needs me. Like, if she would have called me right now and say, hey, my boyfriend kicked me out, I got nowhere to go, I would be like, oh my God, yes, I'll come get you right now. You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna respect something that I don't support, or that to do something just because I'm told I have to. I don't, that's not how I operate. I'm not going to do something just because someone tells me I have to. Fuck that. That's the last way. That's the furthest way ever to get me to do something. You tell me I have to do it, well, now I can't. You literally have no idea how hard people actually work in the real world. Zero idea. I mean, I work. I have a job. I work every day. I go to my job in the morning and I work really, really hard. It's a very physically demanding job, and I go home and I'm exhausted. I don't know who works harder than me, except for like maybe guys that work on like oil rigs or something. Yes, oh my God, thank you, Amzelina. She says, I wish people would understand that not everyone is the same and not everyone can function the same. Oh my God, exactly. Like no matter how much I want, I could never go be a professional basketball player. You know what I mean? Like, I could start training right now and work really hard at it. It's still not, I can't do it. And I recognize that I can't do it. That doesn't mean I couldn't play like with friends or something. Like, I couldn't enjoy the game if I did enjoy it. But I have to be realistic about my goals, and if I know that something is completely out of my capabilities, then I typically don't do it, or I ask for help, like trying to get money up so I can hire somebody to help with things that I can't do. You know, it doesn't mean I don't want it done. It means that I recognize that I can't do it. I do have a therapist. I keep spitting. I haven't eaten anything today. I did brush my teeth, though. You can't really tell. My teeth are kind of stained. Someone says, you're not small. You're very large, actually. I mean, I'm not that large. I'm 5'3". But either way, it's not all, it's not, even if I was a tall person, I still would have said that. You're not supposed to, I mean, maybe you're autistic, so you took it like super, super literally. I mean that sometimes, like, I don't know if it's spiritual. I don't know how else to explain it other than on the inside, I feel small. On the inside, I feel weak. On the inside, I feel helpless. Even it affects my actual physical muscles. Sometimes I surprise myself. I'm like, wow, I was able to lift that. And other times I can't. Other times I can barely hold my body up because I feel so drained and so weak and just so worn out and exhausted from life that it's like I just want to collapse on the ground and never get back up. Do you understand? Like, it's not like a laziness thing. And I'm not saying that I'm the teeniest person. I'm not saying I'm Thumbelina. That's not what it means. So Morgan, so mind over matter doesn't always work for people who have CPTSD. Like, our brains are wired differently. I'm still trying. I do what I can. Should have made better choices. Well, unfortunately, sometimes in life we have to make a choice, and the choices aren't good. Like, 2 bad choices. That's what that's what I got. Which bad choice do you want to take? It wasn't like I felt like I had access to the good choices. You know, looking back, knowing everything I know now, right? Everything I know now, if I could be that person again with the brain I have now, maybe I would make different choices because I would see the different choices, but I didn't see them. You understand? Like, I didn't even see them. They were invisible. So if they were there, I didn't know, okay? I only saw the bad choices and had to choose the one that I felt like was the most possible. Have I been to the doctor? Yep. Actually, I was just at the doctor Friday. And I was at the doctor a few days before that, had some blood work done. He says, yeah, I'm anemic and I still need thyroid medicine, but it's not bad or anything. So that's cool. Well, I'm not just poor. Like, I feel physically weak. Like, I've been through a lot. Like, just in the past, 5 years, I've been hospitalized. I had the blood clot in my lungs. I had a blood clot in my leg. I've, had the septic shock. I had to have multiple surgeries. I had to have, my uterus removed. I had my kidney removed. I was in the hospital with liver failure and in the coma. Like, I am physically weak. I've had a lot of me drained out of me, and I'm trying to rebuild it. That's one of the reasons I got the job, is because I thought, if I don't get up, I will never be able to. I'll just get weaker and weaker and weaker until it kills me. So I got the job because I was hoping it would make me stronger. And maybe, a lot of ways it has, but I still have days where it's so hard again. It's like it comes and goes. Some days I'm like, I'm fine. I got this. And I power through and I impress myself and everything's good. And I wish I could be like that every day, but I don't have control over it, because some days I'm just crying. Like, I'm fucking crying on my way home from work and I can't even see, and I'm like choking on my tears. And then I get home and I just want to go to sleep. And I don't even post that much. Like, you'll see, some days I don't even post for like weeks. Thank you, Emma Manning. I appreciate that you're rooting for me. I look good for my age. That's I don't really need to look good anyway. That's okay. But I was actually picked on a lot as a kid and like called ugly and told I look like a boy and stuff. So I know I make a lot of posts joking about looking young. I don't think I look young. I think I look my age. But people always tell me, like, some guy the other day was like, whoa, I love your bus. And I was like, okay. And he's like, did you convert it? No. Are you gonna? No, I just bought it because I have 12 kids. And he's like, you have 12 kids? How old are you? And I was like, 40. And he was like, oh my God, I thought you were 25. Like, okay. No. I'm old. I'm 40. A moth landed on my wrist. Thank you, Maria Santiago Brooke. I love your comment. It's I feel like that's all I've ever wanted, was for people to understand. Thank you, Soul. Soul says we are a product of our environment, and I really hope things look up for you. Thank you. And I really want to get things fixed around here, because I want my kids to have a better environment. And I want to... So I recognize that I get really bad fatigue. And I don't want to be in my room while my kids are trashing the house. So I'm trying to figure out, like, ways so that when they come home, that doesn't ever happen again. Because it did happen. I was sick a lot. But even though I'm doing better, I am still tired. I come home from work and I'm so tired. So that's why I'm thinking of taking out some of the counters in the kitchen and putting a little table and chairs, so that way when I'm in the kitchen and I'm making food, I don't get too exhausted while I'm cooking. I can sit down while I'm cooking, you know what I mean? Stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like, I want to make one of the rooms a playroom with a couch in it, so that if I'm feeling tired, I can sit on the little couch and I can crochet while the kids play with their toys. You know what I mean? I like imagine in my mind that would be so much better. And then if I fall asleep, hey, we're in the playroom. We're in a safe place. We're in the place with the toys. It's fine, you know? So I want to set my house up to adapt to my specific needs as well as my kids' needs. You know what I mean? So that I'm not hating myself for what I can't do, and I'm instead accommodating myself and saying, okay, you know you're going to get tired and you know you're probably going to fall asleep. So make a playroom, so that the kids are completely safe and you're right there. And I things like that. I want to make the house safer and better and make it so that I can be more present, you know? So. Do I have the roof fixed? So they took down the chimney and put a little patch. He says he's going to be back Wednesday to finish. Sorry, I stutter sometimes. I've been watching a while and you're doing so well. Well, thank you, Sharzilla. Some days I don't post for weeks. What does that mean? I know. I was going to say some days I don't post, and then I was like, for weeks. I'm sorry. This isn't scripted. I'm just a person. Tawa says she literally just stole the health problems I said I have. No, I actually have. Where's my purse? I'll show you my thyroid medication right now. Oh, hold on. I thought you were being relatable. Hold on a second. So I can't stand up unless I correct my spine. I thought you knew that I had those, and that's why you said that. And you were being relatable. And I was like, yeah, you know, I didn't know that you thought that I was. Hold on a second, because I can prove. You think I don't have a thyroid problem? And yes, I'm anemic also, but it's like my red blood cells are all different sizes. They vary too much in sizes, and some of them are really small. And he says, just get a little over-the-counter iron and it should help. Ugh. One second. One second. I've got too much change in here. Oh shit! I found something. I do have the thing Darla made for me. I put it in my purse. Hold on, I think I left it in my room. But look what Darla made for me. Isn't that cool? It's like so cute. I thought I left it. Alright, I took it out of my purse because I actually took it today. One second. I'm going back in. My bad. I thought it was still in my purse, but now I just remember that I set it down. Spiders. Okay. I got it this time. Grab my chips. And my very unhealthy Monster. I didn't drink one yesterday. I wish I had the money for like lawn chairs, like nice ones, like get like a nice little setup, you know. But yeah, I also have kidney disease and sometimes liver problems. But yeah, hold on. Levothyroxine. Ha. Sorry, that made me happy because people constantly say I'm like lying and shit. I'm so glad you said that so I could prove that, you know. Hold on. Something in my cup holder. Monopoly piece that's like eroding for some reason. Whatever. My sodium's also high, but that's probably because this is like one of the main things I eat. No, I don't think I look 25 either. I hate when people say that. Like, you don't need to keep glazing me. My mother had a brain injury. My grandma is in Florida, and I just met her like a year and a half ago. I do love her though. I love grandma.
I think you're in already.
I'm live, just letting you know. Oh yeah, no, I wanted to make a video shaming those disgusting Pringles for tasting like hot dog vomit. Don't eat it! Don't eat it! Oh god, he ate it! Oh my god! Ew! He even said they taste like hot dog water and he's still eating it. Just get a chair for the kitchen. Yeah, I mean maybe if it's tall enough to reach the counter, that probably would be fine. I actually think I have some in the basement. Do small things every day. That's what I had in mind, thank you. I actually do stutter all the time. Like I said, I have PTSD. See PTSD. What's moringa powder? Well, it's not like a pain med, it's thyroid medicine. They don't like people to show that either. Actually, so my voice gets meek and quiet when I'm being vulnerable, not when I'm lying, but thanks. I know, I have to correct my spine when I sit down. I have to, like, adjust it. So again, Samantha, I'm glad your mom can do that. I've seen plenty of old people who power through and do a great job, and plenty of sick people. That doesn't change me. I mean, do they want to give me some of that energy? That would be great. I'm not saying that thyroid is the reason I'm weak. I'm just saying that that's an issue I have. If anything, I'm weak from the PTSD. Like I said, the monsters are like a comfort thing for me. And I also do work. Hold on. So, as far as my roof. So the roofer got paid $11,000. I gave the roofer $5,500. But Catholic Charities had a grant for any damage that was caused by the winter. So the $5,500 that I gave him was actually for like taking down the chimney and patching up that area, where the other money the 5,500 from Catholic Charities was for the other holes, because there's a couple other spots that need to be patched. So that's what he's coming back to do. Excuse me. But here, cashier's check receipt showing the money that I gave him. So. I know people like to say I'm not doing anything and that I'm only working part-time, but that's not true. I'm sorry that, you know, I only have so much money. I'm trying. My paychecks fluctuate. Sometimes they're like 300 and sometimes they're like 7. I bit the inside of my mouth. My last paycheck, the pay stub, $602. Stop saying I work part-time. I don't work part-time. Yeah, because I told you I feel fine today. Did you miss that part, bitch? I said specifically, some days I feel fine. Some days I have more energy than others. Some days I'm like, oh yeah, I'm fine. I can do this. And I power through my job and I go hang out with my friends after and I stay out kind of late and I'm like, dang, look at me. I'm doing great. And then other days, like, just getting up is so hard and I feel like I'm carrying, like, literally feels like I'm carrying a weight on my back. And it's just so exhausting. And everything is hard and I'm slow and I just want to cry and it's too much. I'm fine today. Like, I literally already said I was fine. Why would I lock the front door if I'm outside? What do my neighbors think? I mean, my neighbor's glad that there's not going to be a chimney falling on our house anymore. Actually, my breath was bad for a few days. I couldn't figure out what the fuck was going on. Because I didn't notice it at first. I don't even know, like, I think and then I was like, I smelled it. I was like, whoa, why does my breath stink? I brushed my teeth. Didn't go away. Brushed my teeth again. Didn't go away. I have one of those water flossers, so I used the water flosser. And I got this mouthwash. And I was brushing like 4 or 5 times a day, using the water flosser like 3 times, using the mouthwash constantly. And in like 3 days, my breath was fine again. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but I tried to make a dentist appointment, and they don't take my insurance anymore. Fuck. Oh, that's annoying. My breath is fine now. I mean, it probably smells like salt and vinegar chips. I have to take levothyroxine because I have a thyroid disorder or whatever, something like that. I don't know. That's why I got a little fat. Once you're trying to adopt your nephew at one point, yeah. I'm in the, oh shit. I was gonna say, I'm in the bus because I want to be. I want to hang out outside, but it's more comfortable. Why, you don't hang out outside? Sorry, I don't have one of those really nice backyards. Can't afford all that. Oh, I think a couple people have mentioned moringa. I don't know what that is. Do you know anything about it? How much time? I have court again in September. I try to eat healthy. This shit's so expensive. I got a video about blueberries. Trying to eat healthy. And one of the comments was saying, I wish I could eat blueberries, but I actually have my kids. What the fuck are you talking about? Apparently, people who have kids can't afford blueberries. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense to me. But so like if I eat healthy, now I'm wasting money. If I eat unhealthy, now I'm just being unhealthy and stupid. Like, what the fuck? I don't know what y'all want from me. So, girl. So, I'm sick, I'm weak, people are haters, and I'm never wrong. I've never said I'm never wrong. I'm wrong all the time. Are you kidding me? It's one of the things that I hate so much. It feels like everything I do is wrong. It feels like no matter how hard I try, everything is wrong. And I'm supposed to just keep on going, knowing that it's probably just going to be wrong again. It's exhausting. It adds to the exhaustion. My hair was damaged. So last year I was in a coma, and while I was in that coma, my hair got matted, and my sister took like 4 hours brushing it out, and it never fully recovered. Like, I honestly have thought about shaving it and starting over. It's taken me a year to pay it. $1,100? No, I said $11,000. I gave them $5,500, but I also have to pay for gas and groceries and all these other bills. Sorry. I don't know which one I have. That's the funny thing. I don't remember which one it is. No. I didn't say I only work an hour a day. I said after work, I go work for an hour. Every week, I get paid. Yeah, I get paid weekly. But it cost me like $100 just for gas. Yeah, I know. I noticed no one's donating. It's so funny to me because you see people who are just like actually, you know, mean people, and they get on here and everyone just loves them and they like want to support them, and then someone like me who's struggling and trying so hard, and I ask for help and nobody wants to help because it's like they want to see me fail. And I'm not saying nobody. That's not fair. There have been people who have helped. That's really unfair for me to say nobody. But I'm just saying it's like it's not at the same level. It's like people really, really, really just want to see me fail. And sometimes I want to see me fail. I don't know how to explain it other than that. Sometimes I'm like, you know what? I am a failure and I just want to quit. Or I don't want to do this anymore. I told my therapist that I wish I could go to sleep and not wake up. But then I remember at my visits, and the kids don't want to leave, and Donnie is crying and screaming and reaching for me, and that my kids need me, and I need to get my house fixed, and I need my family home and everyone back together. So it doesn't matter how I feel. I have to do this shit anyway. I have to go live to try to get more followers, to try to get donations, to try to get support, even though I'm just getting fucking hated on. People think I do this for attention. I don't want attention. I'm actually really introverted, actually. Don't do this shit for me. Yeah, I get on here because I love being bullied. I love being told constantly that I'm a piece of shit when I'm already going through a hard time. That's my favorite pastime. You have CPTSD and the same thing happens to you? There's not that many in here. There's actually, it was like crumbs, see? I'm literally just eating crumbs. I do keep waiting for a hit on the paint. You're 100% right, because it's not just a regular repaint that needs to be done. I have to go in one section at a time, one window at a time, wet the whole thing, scrape the whole thing, dry the whole thing, paint the whole thing, clean up the entire mess, and then do another one. And it's overwhelming, and I need help, and I need supplies, and I feel like I can't do it by myself. It's just too much for me, and I want to get it done. I like I said, I'm trying. That's why I've been working. I've been trying to get money. That's why I've been posting more. Sorry, I was spacing out a little. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be nasty and eat nastily. I'm just... My bad. I'm sorry. I'll just turn it away for a second. Do I brush my tongue every day, twice a day? If my tongue is dirty, it's probably because I'm eating. Do I mention my granddaughter? I do. Are you able to just sell the house? No, not right now. I do not live in Syracuse. I'm from there originally. I did have a house there once. I get paid weekly. I don't know what's wrong with my thyroid. I just know that something's wrong. I got blood work last week and was told to keep taking the medicine at the same dosage, so. There. Now I'm done. Eating all nasty. But yeah, no, I actually don't know. I get them confused. I don't know which thyroid disorder I have. I don't remember. Low thyroid? The low one? So, Monster and salt and vinegar chips together are a comfort food for me in the same way SpaghettiOs is a comfort food for me. And not everyone is going to understand what a comfort food is. Why didn't you adopt him? Things just didn't work out that way. I mean, we're still in contact. I just saw him a couple weeks ago. Well, a month ago? Whenever Andrew was here. I've never been told to eat crisps. I don't know what that has to do with it. I wasn't eating them because of... I was gonna say, I don't even see a vehicle. Whatever. No, I'm sitting outside my house. A food bank. Actually, we did go to a church yesterday. There was like some sort of church festival, and there was like free burgers and free hot dogs and some food. So yeah, we grabbed a couple bags of food. It really was weird shit though. Like these, protein muffins. I took a couple bites, but they weren't really edible. Like, I'm like, yeah, I think I'd rather starve than eat some of this stuff. Everything is just super expensive. I mean, maybe if I planned things out better. Part of the problem with me planning is it doesn't matter how much I want to do something and what my good intentions are. It doesn't guarantee. Like, remember I was like making that soup and I was like, part 1, come back for part 2. There's not going to be a part 2. I let that shit rot and never got to finish it. So, unfortunately, that's a problem that I have, where I lose track of time and I forget things and then they go bad, and now I can't do that anymore. I was eating salt and vinegar chips. They're one of my comfort foods. I'm so sorry. I'm done now. You had no idea I was in a coma? Yeah. Oh wait, you're mocking me, aren't you? I can't tell. Are you being sincere or are you mocking me? Because I can't tell. I did literally almost die multiple times, and I feel like you will not understand it unless you've experienced it. So if anyone in here has experienced this, please back me up. So if you have something wrong with like an organ, like a real sickness, I'm not just talking about like a broken bone, I'm talking about like a sickness, bad liver, bad kidney, bad something, like a sickness, right? The blood clot. It doesn't just hurt in that spot. It drains every ounce of energy out of your entire body. Like after I had the blood clot in my leg, I was using crutches for months, and I was still weak, like for months, was so weak. I would try to walk without them and I had to like hold onto the wall, and I felt like I was gonna fall, and it was just so fucking hard. But kind of the same thing, like when I was septic, not the first time, I'm talking about when the more recent time, like the 5 years ago. So when I was septic, they let me out of the hospital because it was almost Christmas and I really wanted to go home. And my ex and I went to Walmart, and he was pushing me around in a wheelchair, and I wanted to pick out like stocking stuffers, but I was so weak, you know. I wasn't in the medical emergency anymore, and I'd already been in the hospital for a couple weeks, but I was still so drained. I could not walk. Could not. I just couldn't. Like, it was hard to even walk to the wheelchair in the store. And I just didn't have the energy to sit up. It was too hard. And I just ended up saying, I just need to go home. I just can't do this anymore. And So when you have a sickness, like a really, really heavy sickness, it drains you. It drains everything. It makes it so hard to move. And it's something you have to recover from. And it can take a while. It can take months. It can take a year, maybe even more. Like, I mean, everyone's different. And I actually, you know, I sit here and I talk about the things that I've been through, but I am actually lucky and I'm actually grateful because some people have died, okay? Literally died going through what I went through and I survived, okay? Some people never recover and I did. Some people who go septic lose their hands and feet. That didn't happen to me. Like, even though so many bad things have happened and even though it's worn me down and made me weak and caused so many problems in my life, I'm still here. And I'm actually, all things considered, I'm doing okay right now. And I try to remind myself that, you know, when I get really, really down, it's like, you know what though? I mean, it really could be worse. I can walk. I can breathe. There's been times in my life where I couldn't walk and I couldn't breathe. I had to go to the hospital and get on oxygen when I had the blood clot in my lungs, but also when I was having an allergic reaction, like an asthma attack. It felt like I was breathing through like plastic wrap with just a teeny pinhole, and it was like it was like that. I couldn't breathe. And that happened a couple of times, but only a couple of times. Like, it hasn't been a regular occurrence. But I also have an inhaler now, so if I get like where I can't breathe, I can just use the inhaler, but I didn't used to have one. Anyways, point is, even though I'm trying to be understood and tell you guys some of the struggles I've been through, I want you to know that overall I am grateful and I am trying to heal and I am trying to make everything better to try to prevent the bad things from happening again. And I get it. I still drink Monsters sometimes, right? That's my vice, my bad. It's not every day anymore. It's really like twice a week now. And I want to cut down to a couple times a month until I no longer have the urge. It's just that, again, it's like a comfort thing. It's not an addiction, it's a comfort thing. In the same way that SpaghettiOs is a comfort thing. I don't really like the taste of SpaghettiOs. They taste like metal, but they're a comfort food. And sometimes when something gives you a moment, like a feeling of comfort, it doesn't matter that it's a little bad for you, and it doesn't matter if it doesn't even taste good. It's like you still feel like you need it. Again, I'm not saying this to make excuses like some people think. I'm literally saying this to be understood and to connect with the people who relate, because I'm sure there's people in here who understand what I'm talking about. No one is donating because you want the kid-free lifestyle. Well, no, I don't want the kid-free lifestyle. Have I been hanging out with friends? Sure, of course. I needed that, actually. I feel like that was part of my healing. I was a teen mom. At 14 years old, I had my first child, and I never really got to experience, like, going to parties and having friends and figuring out who I am as a person. I went straight from middle school to motherhood, and then just nonstop abuse. And this has been like the first time in my life I've actually felt like I could explore life. And so even though I'm struggling, I also feel brand new in a way. Like I just got here. Like I just got here and I'm just figuring out all this stuff. And I want things to be better. You know what I mean? It's like I feel like the coma was almost like a reset button, you know? And I want things to be better going forward, you know? I don't want a kid-free lifestyle. I want my kids home. I want my family back together. But yeah, I have been hanging out with friends a lot because I needed it. That need has been, like, I don't need it as much anymore. Like, it was pretty bad for a while. Like, I felt really, like, lonely and disconnected. And I needed my friends bad. Like, I was very needy. But now I'm feeling way more, like, chill. Like, I feel more fulfilled in that department, like the friend department. So I barely had friends when I was married. So from the time I was 20 until like a few years ago when my ex and I split, I really wasn't allowed friends. I had like one friend that I saw sometimes because everyone else had been chased away already. And I didn't even find out until like a couple months ago that one friend that hung around, he tried to chase her away too. I did not know that. apparently he said something like really inappropriate to try to make her uncomfortable. And my other friend said the same thing. Like, he purposely tried to scare people away. Excuse me, so I wouldn't have a support system. So I would never have anywhere to go. Anytime I tried to have a savings, he would need it. He would need it. He was going to make us so much money at all these plans. And if I didn't give it to him, I was a greedy, money-hoarding bitch. And he needed all that money. Every single time I tried to have a savings, I wasn't allowed to save money. And he would just squander it. He'd piss it away on whatever, and I would be so mad, and he would trick me every time. He would fucking trick me. And I know that makes me sound stupid, and I guess that's my bad for trusting somebody that I was supposed to depend on. Obviously, going back, if I could go back in time, I would never even be with him in the first place if I could go back in time. But I'm just saying, like, I can see the world differently. But I really wanted to believe him. You know, back then, I really wanted to believe him. But no, I want my family back. I want my family back together. I want things better than they ever were. And like I said, I want to accommodate my own needs. Like I said, have a playroom with like a nice soft chair or a couch, love seat, something that I can sit on so that I can be present and be right there and play with my kids. But I can also, if I need to pass out because I'm overstimulated, it's fine. I'm right there with the kids. It's fine. No big deal. And plus my youngest is 3 now, and I got a hysterectomy, so no more babies. Everything is going to be so much easier, I think, you know. And one of the reasons I've been working so much is because I wanted to get stronger and I wanted to get healthier. I want to be able to do things. I want to heal so I can do the things. And I'm trying. So, and it's fine. If you guys don't want to donate to help me, I understand. It takes a little longer, you know, trying to do things, you know, on my own, but I am. I mean, I just showed you the receipt. I paid the roofer. So he'll be here to finish. So how many hours I work varies. So it's okay if you think I'm not a good person. I'm obviously not that good of a person. Maybe, you know, if I was a better person, I wouldn't be struggling so much. You know, obviously I suck. I suck at this. It's like a video game, and I'm a big fat fucking loser, and I suck, and I don't even want to play anymore, but I have to. So I definitely suck at being a person. I fucking hate it here. I feel like I don't belong in this world at all. This isn't what I think life should be like at all. This isn't what I expected life to be like. I feel like I work and work and work and work just so that I can pay like taxes and fucking bills, and then I have nothing left. And if I do spend money, it's because I'm making myself short on a bill that now I have to pay a late fee next month, so I can never really get ahead. And I just feel like I'm going in circles, you know. But you know, I definitely suck as a person. I fucking hate it here. I tried so hard. Excuse me. I always try to do things right. Excuse me. Ugh. That monster. Like, I got good grades in school. I graduated high school with honors. I tried going to college. I didn't like quit because I wanted to. The first time it was because I got sick, and the second time was because I ran out of funding, and I was devastated. I was absolutely heartbroken. Like, all my dreams were just stripped away from me. I'd worked so hard for nothing. It was very, very crushing. You know, I got married. Like, I did the things that I was supposed to do. I was loyal and faithful to this fucking asshole because I was married, and that's what we're supposed to do. Like, I did the things that I thought I was supposed to do, the things that were supposed to be the right choices. I almost never touched alcohol. If I did, it was like super socially, like New Year's or something. I was never a drug person. Like, I was very straight edge. Don't smoke cigarettes or anything like that. Like Monsters, even that, I only recently started drinking them regularly, and even now I want to cut back because I know they're not healthy for me, and I gotta find something else to be my comfort thing. But yeah, no, I definitely suck at being a person, and I wish it wasn't so hard. And I like imagine sometimes that if I like won the lottery, you know what I mean? If I won the lottery and I just had millions of dollars, I'd be an amazing person, because once I got my shit straight, got my life in order, I would help so many people. That's all I really, like, I've always wanted to be able to help other people. I would want to like set up like little communities for like single moms, especially like abuse survivors, so that they can be supportive of each other and help each other and feel like a sense of community. You know, people that don't really have a lot of family, because I don't have a lot of family. Like, I have a sister. I love my sister, but she's not in a position to help me at this time, and she lives in another state. You know, if she lived closer, I think that she would do more, but she just lives in another state. And my mother has the brain injury. My grandma lives in Florida, and I really just met my grandma, but I love my grandma. Honestly, getting to know my grandma has been so healing in so many ways, because I really felt like I didn't have a family, you know, which is probably part of why I had so many kids, is the feeling that I didn't belong to a family. But getting to know my grandma has been really good. I love her. She's so sweet. She's a little silly, but she's so great. I love my grandma. I want to call grandma. You still eating them things?
No, I just took a shower. What's up?
Oh, I'm still on live, just so you know.
You want me a bar?
I don't really want that.
Right.
Maybe if it was like strawberry or chocolate, but blueberries,
You
like,
don't like blueberry?
sometimes, but not really. Lives aren't going to fix your house. I mean, they might. Some people go live and actually make a lot of money, but I'm not like dancing. I would, but I can't dance unless you want to see some really bad dancing. I used to get made fun of for it when I was in school. Like, they would like, come on, dance for us, and I would try, and then they would just laugh and make fun of me. I'm a bad dancer. I have no rhythm. I do not love attention. Actually, I hate attention. I'm not doing this for myself. I cannot sell the house. Bixney? I can't sell the house until my divorce. I can't get the divorce until the kids are home. My hours fluctuate. You should do TikTok if you enjoy making content, not for money gain. I don't enjoy making content. I only do it for financial gain. I know that maybe that's not what people want to hear, but I'm not doing this for myself.
TikTok for fun?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe some people who aren't monetized. Who is she answering? I'm sorry, I'm way behind. I'll try to... The timid voice when talking about not wanting attention. They think I'm lying about not wanting attention. How many hours? My hours fluctuate. I usually work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then Friday, but only in the evening. But I work all day, Monday and Wednesday. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are the days that I do that 1 hour, the 1 hour job after work. But Friday, I don't have the morning work. I just do the after. I don't tell people where I work because they would harass me. Yeah, you already know. Adam does help me. I mean, he mows the lawn. We just got his ID so he can get a job. Oh, sorry. No, wait, do you want it pointed at you? Wait, what are you doing?
Hello. So anyway, these Pringles, they're not that bad. They kind of taste like if you put beef ramen, like hot dogs and beef ramen. They're not that great. Wouldn't recommend. Hot Ones Pringles are the best ones.
I got wrong.
Hello. So what's everyone doing?
If you want recent comments, you gotta scroll up. That was like 100 comments behind.
Oh, my bad.
Ew, are you really eating those?
Yep.
Ew, disgusting.
I've been doing good.
Don't let them people bully you.
I wouldn't mind.
You wouldn't mind.
So yeah. Sorry, shaky hands. I haven't seen a Pringles flavor I don't like. You guys should recommend bad Pringles flavors. I'll try them.
They could recommend bad anything flavors and you'd probably try it. Adam likes new flavors, period.
Dill pickle. I like anything dill pickle. I just do them as better salt and vinegar chips.
Bitter or better?
Better. Bitter.
Because that's what I think.
Fave siblings? Don't tell the other siblings, but it's Modi. He's the best sibling for sure.
Modi is a doll. He is such a sweetie pie. He's so funny. Oh my gosh. At the last visit, I was taking him to the bathroom to get a diaper change, and we passed a lady who was getting some water, and he was like, "What you doing? What you doing? Getting a drink?" It was so cute. I was like, "Oh my god, you're so cute." Oh my god, that stinks.
Does it? I can't smell very well.
I know you can't. What? Oh yeah, shit, I was gonna ask you if you wanted to get that black couch and put it in that room, or if you need my help carrying it.
The black couch?
The one that's in Andrew's room, that one's trash.
My phone just beeped. But yeah, Modi, he's the, sorry, I'm not gonna be fast at reading comments either. I'm still thinking about Modi. Actually, wait. We never guess who my favorite sibling is, guys.
I would have thought it was Amelia. I'm actually surprised. Yeah.
He's been my lock screen for like a year now.
Modi's so funny. He likes to like growl at me.
Favorite sister? So that one would be Mara. She's the closest one in age to me. We're pretty much like, you know, buddies.
Yeah, I love having like. I want to get some baby pictures printed of like you hugging her when she was a baby. I want to hang more pictures up. Once we get the house right, I want to like go get a bunch of pictures printed out. You can help me pick them out if you want.
My hair looks bad right now. I tried to cut it down to nothing, but I did a really bad job, and a lot of some bits are longer than others.
Well, it looks fine now. It's all evened out now. You can't even tell.
You can't tell because it's wet. When it's dry, the sides like to puff up weirdly.
Wow, I think this is the longest you've ever actually been on a live before.
Snowing? What?
You got a fly on your nose.
Shoot. I'm not sweaty, I just showered. I just got out of the shower. No, I don't have any red. I have dark brown hair. There's no red. They're not that bad. I don't need mouthwash after eating these Pringles. I don't eat. That's, not red. That's, just a funny looking brown.
A funny looking brown. That's interesting.
Chat, I found this neat 3D modeling app. I haven't really done anything on it yet because I don't know what to do. Made a crappy lily pad, but... Oh, but I could... An ad! Sorry, I haven't used it without internet. But I usually have the internet off when I use it. I didn't know it had ads. My bad.
How many people are in your live?
I don't know.
Can you tell?
It says 179.
Okay. Job?
Any job that has money, that makes it that. That would be cool.
I think he should go for like a cook or something for now.
She keeps telling me to be a nurse. What is that on my head? Why did that say join my fan club?
Well, I think he could be a nurse because he's got a big heart and he's very caring and he's strong, and those are good qualities for a nurse.
Can you drive? I can barely see. I don't want to drive. Well, my sister Mara, she keeps telling me I should try to learn to drive. I don't want to, like, I don't want to risk being in an accident because I can't see.
Well, hopefully your glasses will help. We're picking them up tomorrow. We were supposed to pick them up Friday, but I forgot until it was too late in the day to go get them, so it's my bad.
I mean, I guess that's not too great an excuse. Mara's kind of blind in one eye, but like I I got bad vision in both eyes. She's somehow still great. Mara's just the best sibling ever.
Yeah, somehow. She's just awesome.
But yeah, we should be praising Mara, not Adam. Adam, not great. I need to get a job and not be a bum.
Aw. You're such a sweetie. You don't need to talk bad about yourself. Everything's gonna be fine. Once you start working, you start saving up and have your own money and do your own thing. It's gonna be okay.
I wouldn't recommend these Pringles. The green hot ones Pringles are my favorite flavor. Let's see, don't... Wait, how far am I up? What the heck? Or are people repeating themselves? Allergies?
Oh, I got it!
Yeah. What's it called? Recently became allergic to, like, shrimp and cats. Horrible. Or, like, I guess shellfish. One of my favorite foods is clam chowder. I can't eat that anymore. I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna get another bowl of clam chowder someday.
Oh, maybe get an EpiPen first.
Clam chowder is really good. Fave video game? That's Skyrim. Probably a bad answer. Also, B, big orange cat we've had for like ages. He mainly just stays outside because I can't actually hold him without sneezing for like hours after picking him up.
No, he was technically your dad's cat anyways. I just can't be responsible for him.
He chases me down every time he sees me outside. He's a good cat.
Excuse me.
If I hold V, I have to have like my big coat on though, because he does the stupid claw thing on my shoulders. Yeah, whatever that is. He likes to jump up on me and then just like sit up here. But yeah, I'm allergic. You look too old. I mainly used to just keep the facial hair because it was funny to laugh at my older brother who couldn't grow it. But now we can grow facial hair, so it's like, now what do I do with it? I don't really know. I didn't work because I didn't have an ID. I have an ID now. I'm gonna work somewhere. I don't know.
Well, you can actually download the Indeed app now. You actually have ID, so you can start putting in applications.
Got it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I'd work.
Well,
Just somewhere that I would start making money. Anywhere is better than nowhere. What just happened to the live?
let me see.
It's... Oh.
Oh, hold on. Oh no! Did you invite somebody to go live with you or something?
I didn't touch nothing.
Well,
think you
somebody
did.
was live with us.
If he
Somebody
did it by
straight-
accident, I can hang up.
Oh no, it's okay. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm all good.
I don't know how that happened, but how are you? What's your name?
My name's Tracy. I'm the one messaging from Northern Ireland.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I saw your comment. Northern Ireland. I've always wanted to go to Ireland. I have ancestors from there.
Oh, it's lovely over here. Yeah, it's a really good tourist place.
Ah, I love your
Yeah.
accent.
Yeah, I was basically just writing to tell Adam to take one day at a time. He's all good, don't rush himself into anything, all good stuff will come his way when time feels like it's ready, so.
What are you looking at?
What?
Oh, I appreciate you. Thanks. Yeah, he just wants to get some job for now and then figure out what else he wants to do,
Yeah, start small to get him used to it, you know what I mean? I don't catch your lives very often because of the time difference, so.
Yeah, I don't go live often enough either. It's sometimes I'm fine and sometimes the negativity really gets to me and it's too much and I can't deal with it,
Yep, that's why I don't go live or anything. I watch people and support them through their lives, but that's it. It's just I don't really see you live very often. And then I was just on watching and it came up like invite. I was like, what? And then I tried to decline, hit the wrong button, and I was like, what?
Yeah, well, he must have accidentally hit it. He doesn't.
I was looking at the Pringles and then all of a sudden the light. I don't know.
So the Pringles were more important than talking to me, Adam.
I didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah, no, those Pringles are horrible.
We don't have many flavors over here. Like America has so many extra flavors and like Pringles, Kit Kat stuff than we do,
Yeah, no, they taste bad. I feel like the only Pringles I really like are like the salt and vinegar ones.
I've not had
Yeah.
a flavor of Pringles that was bad. Every flavor I've tried has been good.
Those are bad. They literally taste like hot dog vomit.
They're not
hot
that
dog
great,
throw
but
up.
they're not bad. Like I could eat the entire container. I probably wouldn't get them again.
No, they don't sound good. And I just wouldn't eat them.
Somebody said this is sweetly awkward. What kind are they? They're beer brat.
Yeah, they're not that great. I wouldn't recommend them, but like I said,
beer brat.
I think I just like the main flavor of Pringles. So as long as it doesn't interrupt that mainly, then I think I'm fine with the flavor.
We never saw them either. That's why we grabbed them. We were like, oh, something different, something new. I was imagining they would just taste like grilled meat. No,
Yeah.
they taste disgusting.
No, we don't have very many flavors over here. That's why when I see you going around supermarkets, I get really jealous.
Aw.
The cashier was hyping these up too, though.
Oh, they're the best ones.
He was saying that these were the best Pringles flavor ever.
No, I think that's a lie.
For sure, definitely.
Well, I'm going to hop off because it's after 8 o'clock at night here, so I'm going to try and chase my kids to the bath and bed. So I'll speak to you later.
Okay, cool. It was nice chatting with you.
Yeah, I'll still be in the chat, but I'm just going to shift these two.
Okay, cool. It was nice knowing you or getting to know you or whatever. You know what I mean? All right. Well, I'll see ya.
Bye.
All right. Bye. Okay.
This right here. Or did you end live or?
Yeah, she wanted to go. I was just checking to see if there's anyone else we could invite to come chat, but I literally can't tell who people are. I don't look at people's names all the time, I mean, I try to sometimes, but
So it's a live over it, huh?
yeah, no, I'm not, no,
Oh,
it's live. Her being live with us is gone.
No.
Aldi in America week is fake because all the USA flavors are illegal here in Ireland. Okay. I wouldn't, girl. Did he get another Pringles to show?
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's show it then. Oh.
Stolen. So anyway, this right here is the best Pringles flavor right here. This one. I don't know why I grabbed the soup. I really shouldn't have grabbed the soup.
Well, you probably just want to show him your favorite soup.
Yeah, I also wanted to show my favorite soup. Anything that has like a ghost pepper flavor is a really good soup.
I love ghost pepper flavor, but not necessarily the soup. I like my soups to be gentle. I don't want my soups to bite me.
Anything that has a ghost pepper flavor is probably really good. I don't notice the spice in them that much, but I think other people do, so if you're not great with spice food, don't go with those. I don't want to join the military.
Yeah, I don't know if you have it in you. You're more
Nope, the phone's
gentle.
being stolen.
Oh, yeah? Ah, okay. Yeah, he might be too gentle of a person for the military. Aw, someone says we should go live more often.
Why?
Adam should work at Trader Joe's. I think the only Trader Joe's around here is like all the way in Syracuse. All right, real quick. I can't tell who's who. Let me know real quick if you're a hater or a supporter. Just leave a comment.
Hater or supporter.
Just be honest. Are you a hater or supporter?
Let's start a poll. Are you able to make polls?
I think so. Hold on a second. Hold on. I want to see if I can. Yay! Thank you. All right, hold on. Ray says supporter. Aura says supporter. Oh, Jolene is a hater and a supporter. You know what? I respect the honesty. Thank you. Sometimes it helps to have constructive criticism. So if you're trying to, you know, like tough love me, I can work with that, and I appreciate that. It's just cruelty that I can't work with. You can do a live together each week. Pringles of the week. Hazel the Hound, supporter. Ray, supporter. Vim2200, supporter. Hannah Rose is both. Again, I can respect somebody who wants to see me get better as a person, because I want to see me get better as a person, and I respect the honesty. Thank you. Let's see. Tracy S says supporter. Samba87 supporter. The little white heart says definitely both. Okay. Alexis Corral, both. Okay. Maria Santiago Brooke is a supporter. You don't have to be hateful to be supportive. Yeah. Vim, can I join? Zoe neutral. Okay. You're just a spectator. I can work with that too. Spectator. Jody, be my sub. You should know I love you, huh? I think the haters left. Oh yeah, like they got bored. Maybe. There's like 100 less people in here than there was earlier. They bashed me and tried to make me feel like shit and then got bored. Poor Adam.
What?
I don't know. Someone says poor Adam. Megatron says poor Adam.
Got it.
Whiteheart says everyone needs criticism to do better. And you're probably right, actually. I just feel like I just wish people would be more understanding. Like, it's okay to tell me that I'm wrong or to tell me ways to improve, but please don't just like spit in my eyes. You know what I mean? Don't just kick dirt in my face. Like, it really helps me when people leave comments letting me know that they believe in me, because sometimes I don't. And it gets really hard, you know? So to see those kind of comments, it puts like a positive mindset for the day. You know what I mean? Like, it changes how I feel for the day. Just seeing a positive comment can make all the difference in the world after negative. You know what I mean? Because the negative can wear me down. There's times I can't even get on social media because I am not strong enough to withstand all the negativity.
I've got this blueberry.
Jody is a supporter. Mrs. Burns is a supporter. Reviews by Jamie is both. Hey, like I said, I can respect the honesty. Sophie, I support people who try their best. I mean, that's a good answer. Shelly loves the Pringles of the Week idea. It doesn't necessarily have to just be Pringles. It could be anything. Like, I could do food reviews. He could do food reviews.
Snack of the week.
He's a little critic. Anyways, he criticizes all the foods. He's... Lilith supporter, aka a decent human. You know what? Yeah, all right. That's a good point. It's good to, you know, try to support others. Tracy S. Everybody should just want everyone else to get better and do well in life. We've all done wrong. Okay, respect. Bailey, I want to see everyone succeed. Okay. Christine says supporter. Jody, people hate on you too hard. They don't even give you a chance. Aw. Well, thank you so much for that, Jody. That really means a lot to me. I appreciate it. Does Adam have an account? Oh yeah, Adam, you have an account, right? Do you want people to follow yours? Why don't you go hop on the live? Like, and then
over there.
well, I don't know where your phone is. I was imagining he was in the house. You probably, yeah, okay. I'm just saying, like, you can leave a comment if you want people to follow you.
I actually left a comment on that live.
Okay, Curly Sue says 100% no need for cruel comments. Mooney says, I believe in you, you got this. Sophie says, you're trying, and that's the important thing. Whiteheart, I've been following you since Halloween of 2023. Wow, thank you.
It's ages ago.
Yeah, Chrissy, you must be stronger than you think to take so much criticism. Maybe, but it also is that's just how I've been treated basically since birth. So I expect it to some degree. It's just sometimes it gets to be too much. Like I there's never been a time in my life where I wasn't beat down and, yelled at and told I'm stupid or ugly or dumb or weak or, so there's literally never been a time, like from infancy, I've been bullied because, like I said, my mom cheated on her boyfriend to make me, so he hated me since birth. So some criticism is fine. I can take a lot. It's just that there are days where I feel particularly vulnerable and helpless, and to see so much negativity on those days, it becomes overwhelming and I need to just look away, and I can't deal with it in those days. Sophie says there will always be negative people on social media no matter when, unfortunately. Two vamps and no shoes. What's your favorite movie? Me? I really like Donnie Darko, Fight Club, The Labyrinth, Coraline, stuff like that. What about you, Adam? You have a favorite movie?
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
All right, well, think about it and get back. Yeah, he's gonna think about it. I haven't seen you much lately, Chrissy. So I'm just standing clear as where are you staying currently on the house? Well, we're supposed to be getting a dumpster soon, so we've been filling up a room with, things that go in the dumpster, and the roofer is supposed to come back in the middle of the week. I have a lot of movies that I really enjoy. Like Shazam is one of my comfort movies. I didn't watch the sequel. I don't have an interest in movies with The Rock as a main character, sorry. Because I know it's Dwayne Johnson, but here's the thing. I just feel like every movie he's in, he's just The Rock. And it overpowers the movie. It's almost like if you add an ingredient to a recipe, but you add just too much of it and it just ruins the whole recipe because it's just so overpowering. That's how I feel about him. If he was like an actor who like played different roles maybe, but it's just too much, so I had no interest in the second one. But the first one, it's a comfort movie. I could literally put on Shazam and then replay it from the beginning and watch it again over and over and over. Jess says mostly supporter, but sometimes you throw me for a loop. Oh my god, well I appreciate that honesty too. That almost makes me feel like we're friends because it takes a friend to be that genuine, to be that honest. Like, I'm trying to support you, you drive me crazy, but I'm here. Like, that to me, that's friend energy, so I appreciate that. Whiteheart says, I'm an OG. Mrs. Burns, I saw Tim Burton is working on a new one. I'm gonna be honest, I like a lot of Tim Burton's old stuff, but the newer stuff feels too manufactured, too like money grab. Like he's not putting his heart or his soul into it the way that he used to. He's just trying to make a quick buck, and that is disappointing. I'll still watch the things he puts out, but it just doesn't feel like it's giving the same energy that it used to, unfortunately. But like, I'm still there. I'll still show up for it. I'm still gonna see, I understand sometimes people go through rough periods. I post dumb shit all the time, so it's fine. I understand. I guess it's just because he's such an iconic director that you just have such high expectations, you know what I mean? And it's like, I didn't really like that. That doesn't mean I don't like him anymore, It's just that I just feel like he's just not giving it what he used to. Oh, thanks. I've been having trouble with painting. The last couple times I tried to paint, it just didn't turn out how I needed it to. So I need to practice more, but I just haven't really been able to. When I do, like, get a minute, I want to, like, crochet because I'm trying to get better at it because I want to be able to, like, sell blankets and stuff. But it's also, I like crocheting because when I'm tired, I could be practically asleep and I can still crochet. You know what I mean? So it's a way to make money even when I'm so tired that I can't do much else, you know? Bailey says that might be the first thing I agree with you 1,000% on. What's the best Snapple flavor? Reviews by Jamie. I don't really like Snapple. Like, I'll drink the one, like, it's like a strawberry kiwi, I think. I'll drink that sometimes, but I feel like Snapple's just... Maybe I'm getting Snapple mixed up with Brisk, actually. I think I am, because Brisk is the one that's painfully sweet.
Just gotta try a bunch of Snapples then.
Yeah, right? I'm like, wait, maybe I'm just mixing it up, because I know Brisk I don't like. Brisk hurts to drink. Like, it stings the back of my throat.
I don't prefer sweet that much, but when it's drinks, I love cold sweet drinks. Those are pretty good.
I'm sorry, I haven't been painting more. Like I said, I'm going to start trying to do it more. There's a lot I want to do. Chrissy says it's good. Just keep moving forward. I root for you to be with your babies again. Thank you so much. And thank you, Tracy, for the finger heart. Thank you, Bailey, for saying I'm a great artist. Lately, I just feel like I don't have it in me to be great, and it's been a struggle, and I'm really trying to push myself and tell myself not to give up because I feel like I have greatness in me. It's just, I gotta unbury it. It's buried under a lot of crap. Mooney says I need to watch that movie. Brittany says, hi, Adam. What's your favorite Studio Ghibli movie? Oh, I mean...
I was about to say the most basic answer, Spirited Away.
Yeah, I was going to say Spirited Away, hands down. Even though it's basic, I mean, it is what it is. Spirited Away is just such a good movie.
I think it's like the most popular of...
Can people request to join live? Yes, but I don't know... I don't know exactly how it works. What's Mara going to school for? I'm not exactly sure what her major is. I don't remember, but I know she wants to be some kind of like detective or forensics something along that line. Do you watch Supernatural? I used to. I actually used to love Supernatural, but then it got really cheesy and I just couldn't do it anymore. It just got so dumb. I was just like, I can't even take this shit seriously anymore. I stopped watching it when they made these basic-ass girls beat up Sam, Dean, and Cass. Come on now. Cass could literally blow people's heads up with a touch. You're telling me just some girl beat him up? Okay, I'm done.
I have no idea what
Mooney says, Adam, you got this. Snapple is gross. I bought some since you showed them. Nostalgic. Snapple is a weird flavor. Yeah. I can't wait till you get reestablished. I miss watching the grocery hauls and the cooking videos. Aw. I love Brisk. I can't do Brisk. I think it's the high fructose corn syrup. They put too much in it or something. It really hurts my throat. I've tried. Like, I want to like it because, I mean, sometimes it's available when other things aren't. It just hurts to drink it. I've never heard of it. I'm from the UK. What is it? I don't know.
Brisk?
Yeah, I don't know what we're talking about. Material cost is high. There's a popular ship between Gerard Way and Frank Lido. Lido? Is that, I don't know what you mean. I got joined by accident. LOL, yeah. Yeah, Tracy was invited by accident, but you know what? It was cool. It was nice hearing your voice. I love your accent. I've always wanted to either go to Scotland or Ireland. They just look like magical places, like literally like magic, you know? You can't drink tap water, yet you have lead in your house. Okay, you're an asshole, and yet you can type on your phone. Like, I just saying, I don't know how those things go together. It makes me more thirsty, if anything, because it makes my throat hurt too. Right, I know, that's what I mean. Like, Brisk does that. And, you know, I used to really love those one drinks, the tea, what was the tea called that I liked?
I don't know. The ones in the pink cans.
Yeah, those pink ones. I can't even, I'm so bad. The raspberry teas, they used to be so good until they took out the sugar and then added high fructose corn syrup. As soon as they shrunk the cans down, I should have known immediately that they changed something. But I'm like, okay, whatever, money grab. They're just being greedy. They shrunk the cans and raised the price. It happens. Businesses do that. I tried it and I couldn't finish one. I was like, oh. I just wanted to let it pour back out of my mouth. It was so bad. I swallowed it. I was like, I can't do this. I can't drink it. Now they taste like brisk and I can't do it. Milo's is good? I don't know what that is. What if Snapple went out of business tomorrow? Oh, I don't really drink Snapple. I probably wouldn't even notice. I want to make sun tea. I don't know what sun tea is. I want to make bread. I've never just made a loaf of bread. I tried to make banana bread before and it came out all wrong. I don't know what the fuck I did wrong. I tried to follow a recipe, but... Oh yeah, peace tea. Thank you. Oh my god, yes.
Sorry, I was looking for one that came up.
Have I been to the beach? No, I don't. I gained back some of my weight. Not a lot. Like, I'm like 147 right now. But I don't feel confident in a bathing suit. Because I was like 190, and then I got down to 128, but that was because like I was sick and not really eating. So now I'm working and I'm eating and I'm like 147, but I do feel like I have more muscle than I did before. So I wear it different, but either way, it doesn't matter. I don't feel confident in my skin right now. Right now, I'm just live. I was hoping, to maybe, get some help with the house, but I understand. I guess for me, it's like I have so many followers. If everybody just sent like a nickel, we could get this whole house fixed and all the kids can just come home. But I understand people don't want to. Well, I'm just saying, we have like 400,000 followers. If everybody just sent like 5 cents, we could get this whole house fixed. That's what I'm saying. If you want to donate, literally just a nickel, This Mad Mama. I'm actually curious to see if anyone would. Just 5 cents. Go to Cash App, This Mad Mama. Just if anyone sends me the 5 cents, I will thank you right here in this live. Because like I said, if everyone did, we would be set. The kids could just come home. I could get everything fixed and we could finally have our lives on track and everything would be better. Like, I feel like, just struggling financially, just drowning and being overwhelmed has been so debilitating, I just want to stop drowning. Why am I in the bus? It's a beautiful day. Why not be in the bus? It's comfortable. I mean, I have lawn chairs, but then I'm just sitting in the sun. So.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see a screen when you're in the sun.
Right. Can't even see the screen if I'm in the sun. Bread needs a really hot oven. I think any oven. Maybe I just didn't have it hot enough, you think? Oh, it's sweet tea. She was saying something about making tea, and I didn't know what she was saying. I'm hooked on Nan Dippers because of you. Oh, that's awesome. Oh my God. They're like one of my favorite little snacks. I love the tzatziki and I love the red pepper hummus and I do both.
The red pepper hummus is good, but the tzatziki.
Well, that's because you don't like cucumbers. Adam doesn't like cucumbers, so he doesn't like that. But yes, the Nan Dippers are fantastic. But if you get them when they're stale.
Cucumbers taste like a mix of stink bug and the worst part of watermelon.
You're so funny. So every single time I buy those Nan Dippers from Price Chopper, they're stale. Every single time. Last time I accidentally bought one that was cracked open. I had to throw the whole thing away. I was so mad. In that video that I made where I got the everything one, I didn't see that it was cracked open until we were already at the visit. And I was like, maybe it cracked open on the way here, but then I felt them. They were rock hard. I was like, okay, yeah, no, this clearly they were already like this. So I'm not buying those from Price Chopper anymore. I'll just get them from Walmart. A lot of fat people at the beach. Relax, you're not the only one. So again, just because the other people can do things doesn't mean that I feel like I can. But I mean, I appreciate the support, but I don't feel comfortable in my body right now. I understand that it's not everyone else's job to fix my mistakes. I'm just saying if you care about my situation and you feel compelled to help, then I'd love it if you would. Like I said, just 5 cents. If everyone, hold on. I'm still reading comments. And
this is V. This is the best cat. He's ripping at my shoulders right now.
V was my ex's cat, and I am not able to take care of him, so he just became an outside cat, and so he loves Adam. I kind of thought that my ex would come back and get him, but I guess he just doesn't care anymore.
Hiding from the camera.
He doesn't like the camera, you think? Maybe he's shy. Everyone giving spare change would fix everyone's problems. I mean, true. I mean, really true. God, that almost makes me wish if I had a better influence, like if I was better at being an influencer, I would totally start spare change campaigns where we just like raise, like, you know, everyone just throw in like 3-4 cents and we raise enough money, you know, to help somebody, to pull somebody out of a bad situation, to save a single mom from a domestic violence situation, or to help a family whose child has cancer, or like I feel like I've experienced it all. I've experienced homelessness. I've experienced, you know, a child having cancer, or, you know, like I've been through so much myself that I have so much compassion for others that I've experienced the same. And like I said, if I had a better influence, that's what I would love to do. I would love to be able to help other people, but unfortunately I'm not in that position right now. But if I ever get my shit together, I swear, I promise that that's what I would devote myself to. I would just want to help other people who are in a bad situation. And I've thought about that a lot. Like I've thought about that. Honestly, I've thought about that since I was a kid myself. Like I wish there was more programs that are actually helping people, because when I went to the domestic violence shelter, it did not feel like they were trying to help me. It actually felt like they were just there for the funding, and they hated the women, not just me. Like they were mean to me, but it was not just me. They were assholes to like everybody there. And they treated me like, because my ex wasn't punching me in the face, that it didn't really count as abuse. Him breaking my stuff, or like, you know, biting me, choking me, you know, spitting on me, just all that shit, none of that counted, you know, turning everyone against me so that when we were homeless and had nowhere to go, he could go and be at his grandma's, but I had to live in the vehicle, and he wouldn't even get me water. And then when he did bring me water, he would like bring me water with bugs in it, or he would dump it on my head, stuff like that. But they felt like that didn't count, and I was just wasting their time. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, I wish that there was support that actually helps women who, like, real domestic violence shelters. Like, it's not just a shelter that is eager to push you out, but it's a domestic violence shelter community. You know what I mean? Like a community of like maybe tiny houses, and you go there and you aren't rushed out immediately. Like you go there and you could be there for a year or even 2 years or however long it takes to get your life on track, so you can get counseling and your kids can get counseling, and you stay away from the guy long enough to break the trauma bond and learn to be stable. You know what I mean? Maybe get a degree or something. You know what I mean? Like actual help to actually help women to succeed and to give them the tools that they need to feel empowered and strong. Like that to me would be amazing if I could help come up with something like that. You know, but I don't know how. But if I had the means, if I had the money, I'd figure it the fuck out. Like I said, it'd be like almost like a trailer park, except for tiny houses, not trailers. You know what I mean? Like there's kind of a difference. Like the tiny houses are just built nice. You know what I mean? But not super expensive, but nice, like a cozy little house. And it's like a little community, and everyone would have their own little yard, and they would be treated like human beings, and they wouldn't be treated like they're just, you know, trash. Like, because that's a lot of these places, they treat you like you're trash and you're a burden. Like, oh, you need help? It's because you're a piece of shit, isn't it? You stupid piece of shit. How dare you ask for help? Because that's how people get treated. It would not be like that. It would be like, oh, you need help? Well, let's help. You know? Red pepper hummus is your favorite. Right on Adam's shoulder, yeah. Garlic hummus is your favorite. Garfield. Someone says Garfield. Where can I donate? Well, like I said, I have my Cash App. I also have PayPal, which is also This Mad Mama, but like at Gmail. My name isn't This Mad Mama anymore, but I do have it in my bio. It's This Mad Mama. It's spelled This Mad and then M-A-M-A for Mama. But I changed my name on here for now because I was trying to focus on myself, on my healing journey, and talking about like the traumas and the things that I'm trying to overcome and everything. So right now I'm focusing on me, and that's why my page is focusing on me. And you know, when the kids come home, I might shift back to talking about being a mom, or I might not. I don't know yet. Adam's gonna be sneezing. Well, he doesn't usually sneeze. He gets a rash.
Well, not just a rash. I do sneeze a lot.
Well, we're outside, so maybe he'll be okay. I mean, the windows are shut. I don't know.
Oh, shoot.
Are you begging online every time? Nope. But I do. When I definitely need help, I do. Christine says, if I could help right now, I totally would. Hey, I appreciate it. Like I said, at this point, even if you could send 1 penny, if all of my followers, all of my supporters sent 1 penny, You know what I mean? Like, think about it. And like I said, like, we would call it like the Spare Change campaign, and it would be about change. It would be about changing people's lives. I actually love that, the Spare Change campaign, you know? And we're not asking people to donate $20. We're asking people to donate 2 pennies. Just 2 pennies. And we get enough donations and we can change lives. Like, that would be amazing. Someone says, is this appropriate to discuss this in front of Adam? Yeah, Adam's an adult. I don't know.
Is what not appropriate?
I'm not sure. Whatever I was talking about. You can't help yourself. How could you possibly help others? I mean, that's a valid question. Obviously, I need to get on my feet before I can help others. That's what I'm talking about. That if I ever got on my feet, that's what I would really like to do, is I would like to start a Spare Change campaign where we help other people, where we make a real difference in people's lives. And my hope would be that it would spread, that it would be other people doing it too, you know, like in different areas. Honestly, I'd love to help like homeless people too, but I would want like better like social programs to get them off the streets, to get them where they can get clean, not just like showers, but like if they have addictions, you know what I mean? Get them clean, get them safe, get them the ID that they need, get them on their feet. Don't just be like, oh, you can sleep here, but you need to leave during the day. Go fuck yourself. Like, that's how people get treated. People who are going through a really hard time are treated like such a burden, and it's so horrible on people's mental health. And that's what I'm saying. I really, like, did you know I used to study psychology? Like, I wanted to be a therapist. Isn't that crazy? Like, that's what I wanted to do. And I don't know that I could do that now. But, I mean, that's what I went to school for. Isn't that crazy? I wanted to help people. And that's what I thought that I was going to do. You're in the mood for pita and hummus now? Yeah, I love those things. Those little nan dippers are fabulous. Can you be the mod? Maybe? Let me see, okay? Give it a little time. You would spend it on energy drinks and junk. I would not. What are you needing help with? Just getting things fixed around the house, like the bathroom. There's so my ex remodeled the bathroom back when he was still here, and he didn't know what he was doing. So there is mold in the bathroom on the ceiling. I need the bathroom basically to just be gutted and redone. There were a couple leaks in the ceiling, in the roof, which that's why Catholic Charities helped me with those, because of the weather. The winter was bad, so there's a couple leaks that need to be fixed. So like the ceiling, you know, there needs to be rugs and paint, and I need to be able to hire somebody to help me, somebody who knows what they're doing. That's pretty much what I need help with right now. Other things, they can just fall into place, you know. Why are we donating? I just got here. Just trying to get my kids home and get my life on track, because I've been really struggling in the last 5 years or so.
Do anything?
Huh?
Does this light really do anything?
Yes, it does, but you have to take off the outer layer, the sticker outer layer. It's not sticky anymore. Yeah, like I said, I had septic shock. I was hospitalized. I had a blood clot in my lungs. I had a blood clot in my leg. My son was battling cancer. So I've just been in the hospital. I was in a coma. I had liver failure. So yeah, I've just been in and out of the hospital between myself and my son, and it's been a lot. And now my kids are in foster care, because when I got sick, it was supposed to be temporary, but I need to get the house fixed because the kids tested positive for lead, and there was a leak in the roof, and it's just been a whole big fucking shit show. I just need to get my house fixed so the kids can come home. So help your son that's right there. I do. Thoughts on bi curiosity? I don't know. Do whatever you want. I'm a therapist, and there's absolutely no way you would be approved. Huh? Yeah. Well, back then, I feel like I wasn't necessarily as bad as I am now. I've been through a lot of trauma since then. I mean, this is like 13 years ago at this point that I was in school. You've been following since 2020. Holy shit. Madeline, you've been here the whole time? Adam can work. He just got his ID. He's been wanting to put in job applications. He just got time on his phone. Like, we're getting him all set up. So you were okay with the mold? No, I wasn't. There wasn't mold before. So my ex remodeled the bathroom, and that was a couple years ago, and there wasn't mold, but now there is. So I wasn't okay with it. It just wasn't there before. I guess I was okay with something that didn't exist because it wasn't there. How much do you think you need to make the mandatory fixes? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. I guess I should probably find out. I imagine probably just a couple $1,000s. I mean, it can't be that much to redo a bathroom. I already have a bathtub. The sink is fine. The toilet's fine. I have linoleum. I really just need like the walls and floors done. An actual therapist wouldn't say that. Oh, yeah, right. You took wild bottles of Tylenol on purpose? I actually don't know what happened. I've been trying to figure it out. I don't really have a memory of it. What I do remember isn't even a accurate memory. Like, I remember that I told Adam I was going to the hospital, and he said I never told him anything. So I must have been hallucinating or something. Is the mold making y'all sick? No, it's just like in the bathroom above the shower. Oh, somebody says you should work at the animal shelter. I mean, he's allergic, but that would be a sweet idea. He has the heart for it. You just have to take allergy pills. Yeah, he's
itching at my neck because I picked up beef.
You know what, though? You could work at the zoo. I mean, it's a bit of a drive, but that would be so cute.
Like, I love V. I didn't sneeze this time, but my
You've
whole
been following
body
since
is
2022?
itching from holding him.
Brooke says that she's been following since 2022. 2020 also. She's begging right now, panhandling. Is there mold in the ceiling of the bedroom with a leak? I mean, not any visible mold. I mean, I guess it's potentially, there could be, but not anything like I can see. So it just magically showed up overnight. Well, no, it's been like, he fixed it a couple years ago, and I don't know when I first noticed it. Maybe a year ago? I don't know. Yeah, it'd probably be better if you got a job somewhere in walking distance since you don't want to drive. If I had to drive you to work, it would be inconvenient for me. Mm. You followed for years? Well, that's awesome. Lady Adeline. What happened to your cats? So I wasn't the one that had cats. My ex had cats, and my oldest had cats. My oldest kind of just locked her cats up until they got sick and then put them outside. And then my ex put his outside, and I don't know what happened to my oldest's cats. I don't know where they went, but my ex's cat, that's the one that loves Adam and that he was just holding. He just doesn't go away. He just hangs around. So we like feed him and stuff. He's kind of an outdoor cat now, but I cannot handle the responsibility of a cat right now, like the litter box and all that stuff. Like, I just can't. I've got too much going on, and Adam's allergic anyways. So we still care. Like, we'll still give him food. We just can't have him. Oh, yeah, no, hold on, wait. CPS did just now say something about the mold. I was upset because I felt like they were moving the goalpost. This isn't something that they had brought up previously or something I even realized was going to be an issue. But I've been wanting to get that fixed anyways, just because it needs to be done. Someone can donate for a car. Honestly, that would be amazing. Because it's not that I want the bus, I just don't have the money for another vehicle. I put everything I had into getting the roof fixed. Can you get any benefits to help with the house? That's not really how it works. And it's like, so in order to get benefits, you have to work. I do work. But then once you're working, now you make too much money. So I don't really know how anyone actually is able to get any kind of benefits, because it's like the system is designed to make it so that you can't. You've been through so much, people need to cut you a break while you get it together. Thank you. So I would sell the bus. I actually have it listed for sale, but no one's buying it. And if I do sell it, I have to immediately get another vehicle, which I kept thinking if I sell it, I could just kind of wait for like the weekend or line it up with picking out something else. The problem, of course, being that no one's buying it. But if I got a different vehicle, I'd probably be more like pushy about trying to get it sold. Getting multiple jobs is a bit difficult right now. Social media is one of my jobs. Crocheting and selling art is one of my jobs. It's just those are more like side hustles. I want to do more. Like I really want to design things that I can sell on like Amazon, like birthday cards and stuff like that. I'm looking for a big mommy. Oh, Adam, would you go get my painting that you won't let me sell so I can show them, you know, one of my better paintings? Because I haven't...
That's in my room.
Yeah, I know. Is that okay? So I have not been able to paint very well lately, and I'm really frustrated with myself. But I used to be able to paint really well. Adam won't let me sell this painting. He wants it. It's his. And I'm not allowed to sell it. But I wanted to show you guys. And I was thinking it's so cute. I could probably like turn it into some kind of greeting card. He's going to go get it. So I want to get back into painting more. Like, I feel like I need to do like photography too, because that way I can paint things from a picture. It's easier for me to paint something if I'm looking at the details. But if I look at someone else's picture, well, now, you know, now I'm not making an original image. So if I like take pictures first, but I gave my camera away. Well, no, wait, no, I gave my camera to my son who left it in his room, and there was a leak in his room and the camera got wet. Oh, you loved my art? Well, thank you. What's for dinner? We're bullshit. Tuna fish. In the UK, we have benefits to top up pay for lower income earners. As far as I know, they don't really help you. What would you do if they oiled up Snape? I don't understand. Why would I want Snape oiled up? Not that one.
This is the big one that you...
No, that one never got finished, silly. I'm talking about the one you won't let me sell.
This one.
No, that one's not finished. The little one, the square one, that every time I'm like, I should sell that, and you tell me I'm not allowed to.
Oh.
But yeah, this one too, but this one I never finished. I gave it to him. I really should finish that for you. Yeah, go put that in your room. Honestly, Adam should have a whole pirate-themed room because he keeps getting all this nautical crap. Yeah, no, I was talking about the square one. You're in no position to be artistic. You need a job. I have a job. I work full-time. I can't work 2 full-time jobs. I'm not physically capable. So I also do art and social media as my side hustles. I don't get why you get so much hate. You're trying your best with the circumstances you're in. Well, I appreciate you. Thank you. You are awesome, Calico. Thank you. You live in New York too, huh? Central New York? You can get loans or grants for things to do with your house depending on your council. So I applied for the grant. They said that the wait list goes back to 2006. I cannot get a loan right now because my credit got all fucked up when I was sick, and I haven't been able to get caught up on that because I had to prioritize getting the roof done. So I would like to get my debt straight now that I've paid a roofer, but I still got to get the house in order. So once the house is in order, then I can focus on my debt. Then once I get my debt all fixed, then my credit will go up because I've been working. Then I can get a loan. But once I can get a loan, what I'll probably want to do is, you know, hopefully by then I'll have the divorce too. Then I can sell the house and use the money. Yeah, this is one of my better paintings that I'm not allowed to sell because Adam likes it. I signed it in the bottle. It's backwards on here, I think, but yeah, my good work, like I haven't been able to do in a while. Everything I've done lately just doesn't turn out. But yeah, there was a time.
My whole neck area is itchy right now.
Yeah, go take another quick shower.
No.
You have to, dummy. Otherwise you're going to get a rash. I know you just took one. Doesn't matter. Go. Right now I'm not selling the art like online or anything. It's more like in person to people that I know. I had a website. I don't think I still do though. I have to check. I have to pay for it, and I haven't really been able to. got a grant for the church. Oh yeah, no, not the church, Catholic Charities, which I guess it's similar, but no, it was Catholic Charities, not the church. The church actually lied to me. They said they were going to help me, and then, yeah, no, they lied to me. I tried Jehovah's Witnesses for a few weeks, and even they help you. I don't think Jehovah's Witnesses help random people. You have to be a Jehovah's Witness, and I've had way too many blood transfusions to be a Jehovah's Witness. Oh, thank you, Madeline. Is Merritt your maiden name? Merritt's my name. I've never had a different name. I never changed my name either time I got married. Do you know? So I was married twice. I never had a wedding. Not a real wedding. I had one person show up each time. Aside from like my kids. I never had a honeymoon. I never had an engagement ring. I was never proposed to. Like, it was never like that. It was like getting married because I thought that it would make things easier. You know, like I was trying to get my ex's sister's baby out of foster care when we were young. And so we got married. I was like 18 or 19. I don't know. And it didn't work. It didn't matter. He ended up getting adopted. And so we split up. And then at 20, I met someone else. And, you know, we got married because he was in the military and it was the only way we could be together. And I regretted it pretty much immediately. He was nothing like I thought he was. He was terrible. But like I said, I went to shelters and stuff. And I just ended up having to go back because living was difficult. And I kept trying to make the best of things and telling myself that we have a happy family. And I know he's abusive to me, but I thought he was a good dad. And I know, like, he used to be mean to the kids. Like, where's Adam? Yeah, like, he used to, like, hit Adam and, like, make them clean their toys by throwing them in the pile of toys. And I hated that shit. That was one of the reasons I left him. But people would be like, well, someone's got to discipline them because you won't do it. It's like, okay, I'm sorry, I can't beat my kids. Like, what the fuck? So I feel like everyone we knew gaslit me into believing that his behavior was correct and I was just a piece of shit and a bad mom because I wouldn't hit the kids. And so honestly, I feel like in a lot of ways his friends and family enabled his bad behavior and encouraged him to be awful, you know? Like, I'm just saying, like, it just seems to me like that's why he felt so fucking comfortable being a piece of shit, because everyone supported it. Right. Exactly. Things take time to get in order. I feel like people think that, you know, because they're so used to movies. In a movie, there's a problem, and then in the next scene, they're working on the problem, and then 10 minutes later, the problem is solved. Well, real life doesn't work that way. Everything takes time, and nothing is instant, and I'm, you know, trying to do things without very much support. And I'm not saying there's none. I'm not saying there's no support. Obviously, even the kids being in care right now, in a sense, is like a form of support. Like, while I get my shit together, it's just also counterproductive because I'm going to have to pay child support for the time the kids were in care. Not to mention that if Donnie had been home, I could have actually gotten benefits that probably would have covered everything that we needed by now. But it's whatever. It is what it is. I'm just saying, there has been some support, but it hasn't been enough to really pull us out, you know. The Church of Scientology. Christian organizations have funds. No, we went to a church. I did that. I tried that. Oh, thank you for the gift, Jen. I went to a church and they said the house was going to need like $50,000 worth of work. I was like, well, it doesn't need to all be done right now. Are you going to help? Like, the guy was so like, oh, you come to the right place because I'm in charge of the funds of the church and I'm going to help you. And he like made us go to church. Like, we went to church multiple times and everything because we were trying to get this help. And he is a fucking liar. You know what he wanted? His idea of helping me was trying to convince me to sell my house to his friend. I'm like, so you're predatory. You're just trying to take advantage of me. You weren't trying to help me at all. Thanks. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Curly Sue. You're right. I know I need to be more kind to myself. I get frustrated. I get frustrated with myself. I get frustrated with life. I can't change the past. Maybe a plan and progress report could help raise the rest. Yeah, well, it's just hard because on one hand, I would really like to get a car and then I can sell the bus, and that would free up a lot of money because it wouldn't cost so much for me to get to work. And then, you know, I could start paying down my debts, and then my credit would get better. And then, you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of what the plan is. But with court coming up, I feel like I can't get a car because I have to get the house right. Like now, like I don't have time to get my money up. I just need to get the house right, which I need to get my money up to get the house right. And that just kind of makes me like I'm spinning in circles. I cannot sell the house. First of all, I can't get my divorce until after the kids are home because I can't afford a divorce. And I already went to legal aid and they said I have to be divorced, or I'm sorry, I have to have the kids home before they'll do the divorce because custody has to be established. That's what they told me. Excuse me, that doesn't mean I couldn't pay a lawyer. I just don't have the money to pay a lawyer. That would be a whole, like if I had the money to pay a lawyer, I'd have the money to get things fixed. What needs to be done? Well, the bathroom needs to be remodeled because when my ex was still here, he remodeled it and he never finished anything and he did things all wrong and now there's mold in the bathroom. But that's the main thing that needs to be done in the house now. Like if that bathroom gets done, everything else, I mean, I guess my ceiling and that floor too, but yeah. Does Mara get help with paying for college because she's the daughter of someone who served? No, I don't think that has anything to do with it. How would you get your kiddos around if you sold your vehicle? That's a good question. So I guess I just, well, for one, I'd probably have to get something like maybe a Volvo. I don't know, like a station wagon. Something that's good on gas, but still has several seats because my daughter Mara has a vehicle and she can drive. So if we all needed to go somewhere, she could drive 1, 2, 3, 4 plus herself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so that'd be 5 in her vehicle. So then I would just need to make sure my vehicle can keep everyone else. And honestly, if we get Adam driving, then that would be even better. Then I would only just need a car. But then again, I don't want to rely on that either because in case he wants to dip out and leave New York or something, I don't want him to feel like I rely on him. You know what I mean? It would just be sort of like, you know, like he could drive himself. Because, I mean, we don't technically go places all the time. Like maybe once a month we'd go together somewhere. Like there's no reason why we couldn't just not carpool, but go in separate cars. I was like the opposite of carpooling. I love my bus. It's just too much. It needs new tires. That's like $1,000. It needs an oil change. It needs, the windshield wiper still needs to be fixed. That's a few hundred. Like right now, this bus needs a couple $1,000s worth of work in order to be in great shape. And it gives me so much trouble. Like I go to visit my friends and everyone's like, why are you parking that fucking piece of shit outside my house? It's like, oh my God, I'm sorry. I don't have the money for a car. I'm sorry my bus scares you. I know it's a little creepy. I know it's creepy. I'm not scary. I promise. I'm really nice. I do know if you have a disability, but I'm sorry.
Hello.
Oh, okay.
The outside allowed to be shown? Like if I took this
Well,
out?
yeah, just not the license plate.
Okay, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, you want to show people how scary it is, huh?
To be fair, if she just like put a little bit of paint over the like mad, like it just says mad right here. There's like poorly done spray paint around it. Other side has just a bunch of the kids' handprints over it. It's just like it's like looks creepy. If she could just like get a,
This is my child.
just need to put some spray paint over this. I think that would probably make a few more people like less.
So Adam does want to have a job. He just got his ID and he just got time on his phone, which were the two things that he needed in order to get a job. So now he can. That's it. But that's a good point. Why don't you go ahead and download that Indeed app so that you can start looking at what jobs are available. Oil and wipers are regular maintenance. Well, yes, 100% yes. But it's just that having a bus, it's more expensive than it would be if it was a car. And that's all. Like, if it was a car, I could just go get a buddy to give me an oil change. You know what I mean? But because it's a bus, it's just not that simple. Tires, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be $1,000, but it's a bus. The windshield wipers, you know what I mean? Like, it's not just that it needs wipers, it's that it popped out of its, like, socket thing. And I have to go to a specific place to get that fixed because there's not a lot of places that fix buses. That's all. Spray painted it because I got a ticket for it being yellow. You have a handsome cousin if he's single. Well, he's not gay and he's not single, so. 9 at night here in the UK. We'll stick around for a minute. How old is he? You're 19 now, right, buddy? Well, it does have yellow on it still, but it's black enough. Yeah, no, there's definitely a price difference. If I had a small car, it would be a lot easier to maintain. Oh, it's hot out today. So, yeah, I mean, if I could start with getting a car, I would. But again, one of the other issues is that if I had the money to get a car, I would probably want to prioritize getting the bathroom fixed so the kids could come home, because that to me is one of the obstacles to the kids coming home, is the bathroom sucks. But like I said, I have some of the supplies already. I have the tub, I have the tile or linoleum or whatever. The sink is fine, the toilet's fine. It's, you know, the light fixtures are fine. It's just the walls need to be replaced and the floors and stuff need to be installed. My dream vacation would probably be like Ireland or Scotland. I just think it looks magical there. What am I doing about the roof and walls? You talking to me? I mean, I already paid a roofer. Can you make a video of the bathroom? Not right now. But I'm getting hot. I'm probably going to get off here. I actually have to get ready to go do my hour job. It's kind of a waste, but it's okay. It's fine. I was supposed to do it Friday. I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I never got around to it. So I have to do it today. So I'm going to have to get off here in a minute. But if anyone wants to donate, I'm not even kidding. 1 penny would make all the world difference. And it's just This Mad Mama, my Cash App. And I also have This Mad Mama at Gmail as my PayPal. Huh?
You can't donate cents on Cash App. Yeah, the least is $1 on Cash App.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, god damn it. Well, so much for that. Okay, fine, $1. I feel like $1 is asking too much. I'm sorry. I was literally just thinking a penny. I don't know if you can PayPal somebody a penny or 2 pennies, but I'm just saying, if every one of my followers, like not even the haters, but like the actual followers, the actual supporters, if all of them donated a few fucking pennies, like, you know what I mean? If everyone did, and I have a few pennies, you know what I mean? Like, if I had a few pennies and someone needed a few pennies, I could donate a few pennies. Like, it wouldn't take much from me, and it would be life-changing if enough people did it. And I would love if I could use my platform to help other people. Love that. Like, if I could raise funds for other people. Like, for a little while I did try. I was, like, sharing other people's GoFundMes and stuff, but then the haters were, like, bashing me and calling me a grifter and saying that I'm constantly begging. And it's like, you know, there's a lot of people who use their social media platform to raise money. I think it's really mean when you see someone trying to make a difference and help people to bully them for it, but whatever. But yeah, I know I shouldn't let the haters stop me, but that is one of the things I would like to do. I need to get my life in order first, obviously. I have to prioritize, you know, my family. But once everything's in order, oh my God, I would love to use this platform for good, to change it and have the whole point of it be helping others. Because I think for a little while I was trying to compete with the other like influencers on here, like, oh, look at me, I'm Christmas shopping, la la. But that's not even who I am as a person. I don't want to be that person. I actually want to do things cheaper and I want to help others. So, and I feel bad that I was trying to like act like that, but I only did it because I was trying to make more money, you know, through the videos. And I thought that's what people wanted to see, you know? But just keeping it real, I'm not actually like that. And if I got my life in order, I would dedicate myself to not only my kids, but to helping others as well. So You know, Tabitha, I could see that you're trying to be mean, but I mean, there's some truth to that. I do feel lost, and there are times I don't even know who I am, so. The problem is, I would tell you what I do for work, but I know the haters, yeah. I know the haters would just try to get me fired, and I can't have that. So that I can't say what I do without giving away where I work. And if I say where I work, I'll lose my job. So just know that I work every day and I work really hard, and my job exhausts me. When are you going to go to the thrift store again? Well, I couldn't go today. It's Sunday. They're not open, but that's a good idea. I like going to the thrift store. There's a Catholic Charities nearby, and they have I'm pretty sure the thrift store is free or cheap. I'm actually going to ask my worker about that, because then I could maybe do shopping there, you know? Oh, my mother is calling me. My mother doesn't call me. All right, I'm going to call her back. I'm going to get off here because my mother never calls me. That's weird. Thanks for everything. If anyone wants to donate to This Bad Mama, it's in my bio. Thank you so much for all your support. So today I want to talk about these Pringles grilled beer brat. So my son Adam loves to try new things. Whenever there's a new flavor of something, he wants to try it. So I picked these up and I thought to myself, okay, they'll probably have a smoky, meaty flavor. He'd probably like that. So he brings them to me and he's like, hey, try this. So I'm like, okay, put it in my mouth. And I'm like, why would you let me put that in my mouth? They even smell bad. I don't know why I needed that refresher, that memory refresher, but there it is. They taste like vomit, like hot dog vomit, someone took the flavor of hot dog vomit and was like, oh my god, that would be an excellent chip flavor. We'll just call it beer brat or something. No, it tastes like somebody, oh my god. And now I have that smell. I don't know why I did that. Oh my god. And Adam's like, no, they just taste like hot dog water. And I'm like, no, they taste like hot dog vomit. I think that we just have a little bit of a different sense of taste because his sense of smell sucks. But I'm telling you, don't do it. Unless you I'm not judging, unless you like the taste of hot dog puke, I would stay away from this flavor. So today I want to talk about these Pringles grilled beer brat. So my son Adam loves to try new things. Whenever there's a new flavor of something, he wants to try it. So I picked these up and I thought to myself, okay, they'll probably have a smoky, meaty flavor. He'd probably like that. So he brings them to me and he's like, hey, try this. So I'm like, okay, put it in my mouth. And I'm like, why would you let me put that in my mouth? They even smell bad. I don't know why I needed that refresher, that memory refresher, but there it is. They taste like vomit, like hot dog vomit, someone took the flavor of hot dog vomit and was like, oh my god, that would be an excellent chip flavor. We'll just call it beer brat or something. No, it tastes like somebody, oh my god. And now I have that smell. I don't know why I did that. Oh my god. And Adam's like, no, they just taste like hot dog water. And I'm like, no, they taste like hot dog vomit. I think that we just have a little bit of a different sense of taste because his sense of smell sucks. But I'm telling you, don't do it. Unless you I'm not judging, unless you like the taste of hot dog puke, I would stay away from this flavor. So today I want to talk about these Pringles grilled beer brat. So my son Adam loves to try new things. Whenever there's a new flavor of something, he wants to try it. So I picked these up and I thought to myself, okay, they'll probably have a smoky, meaty flavor. He'd probably like that. So he brings them to me and he's like, hey, try this. So I'm like, okay, put it in my mouth. And I'm like, why would you let me put that in my mouth? They even smell bad. I don't know why I needed that refresher, that memory refresher, but there it is. They taste like vomit, like hot dog vomit, like literal, like someone took the flavor of hot dog vomit and was like, oh my god, that would be an excellent chip flavor. We'll just call it like beer brat or something. No, it tastes like somebody, oh my god. And now I have that smell. I don't know why I did that. Oh my god. And Adam's like, no, they just taste like hot dog water. And I'm like, no, they taste like hot dog vomit. I think that we just have a little bit of a different sense of taste because his sense of smell sucks. But I'm telling you, don't do it. Unless you like, I'm not judging, unless you like the taste of hot dog puke, I would stay away from this flavor.